Maybe if I could get one of those, one of the kids still got those ones, the wheelie foot.
Oh yeah, the Heelys.
You mean, yeah.
Heelys, yeah. A Healy
Funny that
might work.
Gina knew the name of those.
A Healy might work.
That's how I get around my
Yeah.
house.
Oh, really? Well,
It's
that's what I
hard with
need.
all those. It's hard with all the stairs, I imagine.
Yes, it is.
Plus the
Oh,
gear
yeah.
shift that gets in the way a lot.
Gina's
this-
down twice a day. Healy, just Healy related incident.
For the stairs, I just take the railing. I just sit on it and slide down.
That's super cool. That's
Thank you.
the
Gina's the
coolest
cool
way.
kid.
Yeah,
That's
that
so
is the
cool.
cool.
I carry
is
my
a cool kid.
skateboard under my arm, but then I don't need it because I have Heelys.
Are you going undercover in high school like 21 Jump Street?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Oh, would I ever love to remake that movie? Oh my god. Oh,
Well,
when
I
someone
listen. I
asks
would
me
put
what
you
my
in the
next
casting
project's
list.
gonna be, I'm gonna say I'm gonna remake 21 Jump Street. That's great. Again.
Yeah, you and the Spanish looking guy from The Last of Us.
Yeah, me and Pedro. What a duo.
He was really good in The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent.
He was
Yeah.
very good in that. Yeah,
Yep.
that was a good one.
He's good in everything, really. I mean,
Yeah,
he was pretty good in your show there, Gina, too. He did a lot of the heavy lifting for you, I think. In that one.
It's now Gina's show.
Yeah, he was good in Gina's show.
Yeah, he wasn't the star, you know.
He was a
As
big part
everybody
of it.
says, the
though.
star is the one who always dies. That's the
Yeah,
biggest star.
in the first episode. Yeah, exactly.
They always die. That's why they name it after them, like in memory.
Yeah, well, it's you set the tone. It's the last of you for that one,
Yeah.
and it was the last of them.
Uh,
That's the point.
I recall in the scene, Gina, you had a clipboard. Clipboard, is that correct?
I did.
Did you actually take actual notes, or did you fake write on said clipboard?
Oh my god. Great question. I think it was scribbles. I was
Scribbles?
for sure writing something,
Okay.
but I think, or it was just sheer panic. It was like, what do I do? What do I do? How do I act? What's acting again?
Yeah.
Oh my god, what's my line?
So that is I was going to ask what your process is, but it sounds like your process is just panic.
Yeah, just panic, cross your fingers, and hope for the best. That's my process.
Were you like? Do you feel comfortable to interject? Like, guys, I think I should have a clipboard. Could somebody get me a clipboard? And they're like, listen, we didn't even. You don't need a clipboard. I'm like, I think I need a clipboard. Could somebody get me a mop? And I'm like, you're actually a professor in this. Get me a mop, though. Professor's mop too. And then I would hobble myself around the room and it'd be like, you're not supposed to have a limp. And I'm like, I know.
It's my Achilles.
Just taking so many
Get me a
liberties with
mop.
the script. Yeah.
Yeah. That's why I'm a nightmare on set.
You would be. I feel that way on some sets, and if I think it's really important, for sure I'll speak up. But when you're part of like such a big machine, like The Last of Us,
Right.
you just try to hang on and go with the flow as much as possible. And they were giving me a lot of direction too, so there wasn't a lot of room for me to be like, and maybe also this. It's like, no.
What if I
No, that's
don't
right.
die?
What if I don't
How about-
die and I have sex with Pedro Pascal?
Yeah. What if there's a kissing scene instead of the shooting? How about
Have you guys thought about that? No? Okay.
okay, well.
Spitballing.
Ma'am, put your clothes back on.
Please. I'm like, okay, well, spitballing. Just taking off more clothes. Spitballing.
Yeah.
Just spitballing.
Spitballing.
We know this is HBO, but Gina, this is taking it
Yeah.
far enough.
No,
Come on.
this is not necessary. Yeah, we're like, well, necessary.
It's too far for HBO. They're like, that's the line.
She's banned from HBO. Yeah, no, she's too much. She's too much. I'm like, well, we've done a lot of crazy shit, and still, I'm telling you, seeing this girl with a clipboard, she's fucking nuts.
I guess we're in it, but welcome to episode 7 of season 5 of Where's That Bar
everyone.
Card? I'm Nick.
I am Gina.
I'm Daryl.
And I am infirmed.
It sucks, buddy. I've not seen you like this. You can tell you're kind of down. You're kind of down in the dumps. That's
Well,
shitty.
No, yes, I'm down in the dumps. now I can't. I ordered a pizza yesterday.
Huh.
It sickens me.
Really?
I don't like pizza. I don't like to. I refuse to get things ordered to me.
You don't like pizza?
Don't like pizza?
No, no, not really. No.
Interesting.
I worked at Pizza Nova in the summer of maybe it was the summer of '88, and yeah, I ate
Was
In
this-
the basement, peeling
yeah,
potatoes.
yeah, peeling potatoes.
No, and I was listening to Cool J was no, not Cool J. The parents just don't understand. Rick Rowland,
Jazzy Jeff?
you know,
Yeah.
yeah, Jazzy Jeff. What do you call it? Never gonna give you up. And then I was just flipping pizzas in the windows. Yeah, it was fun times, but never again.
Wow.
But then yesterday,
Interesting. And it wasn't good.
Pizza Nova. Pizza Nova does. I was making their sauce in the basement. I did that as well. They had me in basements a lot in the '80s. And you ever get in those '80s basements? Those were the basements are they were newer then. And they
Wood
were only
paneling?
40
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah, wood paneling in the basements. It was a lot like the '70s show,
Carpet.
except that it was
Carpet up
Yeah.
one wall for some reason. Jag carpet.
yeah, a lot of
Dina,
pictures
the
of
70s and the 80s. The 80s was a decade. Just so you know, you weren't born yet.
Oh, boy.
My parents had a basement, still have a basement that you were describing, with like the wood paneling. There's
Yeah.
like duck wallpaper, like kind of old school brown and yellow ducks.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Oh yeah,
There's
there you go,
a
Brown.
pool table. There's
Yeah.
big longhorn bullhorns
Wow.
from my
Oh,
grandfather's
well,
ranch.
It's very Albertan.
Very Albertan. Oh yeah. But yeah, those kind of like dark mahogany details,
Yeah.
I know them well.
Oh,
Like
that's right.
the,
Yeah, I think I was working.
Picture all that and Monty either peeling potatoes or making sauce.
Yeah, grinding tomatoes. They were skinless tomatoes, though. You got it classy, Pizza Nova. Skinless. I was working, I think, with your dad in Pizza Nova, Gina, '88. He was the new guy.
Right.
Just in there, he was a whippersnapper.
Yeah. He was so young back then.
He was so young.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was barely even got his social insurance number, you know. And I was like, "Hey, listen, nice to see you."
You're the old
He
wise
had a
one
kid on the
listening.
way?
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of these days, you're not going to believe me. One of these days, I'm going to do a podcast with your daughter. You're not going to believe this. And then that's when I left as a time traveler. I was like, I'm out. I'm out of the '80s. I
Hobbled
said, give
away.
me that Heather Locklear picture, and I'm out of the '80s. I'm going.
That's a very specific thing that you took from the 80s.
Very, very
Yeah.
specific.
Oh no, well, I didn't even mean to Heather Locklear, but she's pretty good. Heather Thomas.
Oh, Heather Thomas.
Oh yeah, you saw that online.
Sure.
There was a picture of her on Facebook the other day for some reason.
Buddy, there's always a picture of her online for me.
Speaking of classy, Daryl is drinking wine and joining us from a hotel room in Calgary.
I'm in a swingers club right now,
Yeah, I was gonna say, nice bed.
and I'm actually drinking Coke Zero.
Oh, you are.
So-
It's not even
Oh,
wine.
get outta here.
Okay,
Red
never
wine.
mind.
We only have so many glasses here in the hotel room. But
Buddy, are you in
cheers.
the black?
Cheers.
Cheers! Cheers!
Guys?
I'm in the
I got some here.
Blackfoot, bud.
I've
Yeah, I'm
never-
in the
You're in the
Blackfoot in
Blackfoot.
Calgary.
Yeah.
Oh, the Blackfoot.
I got-
Oh my gosh.
You know what? No legs, but 2 hands. I'll tell you that right now.
Oh boy.
I just-
Daryl, sorry, keep going.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, how is the Blackfoot in terms of, is that where you're performing? Like, how's the stage?
It's good. It's all good. It's very nice here. And you know what? I haven't
Nice
been
club.
in this hotel in like 10 years or something. It's really, this area's gotten good. There's a bunch of brew pubs.
Oh.
I was just at a brew pub, met a friend for lunch and a beer, and I was at a different friend for dinner last night at a brew pub, different one. It's wonderful in this area. Although it is a
Did you walk
snowstorm
over there?
today. And I did walk. And I'll say this about the city of Calgary. Not a lot of effort put into plowing sidewalks.
They don't have any fucking sidewalks. Calgary has no sidewalks.
It's crazy because I was literally just walking down streets in like a snowstorm, hoping that cars and trucks could see me.
Jesus.
And literally,
Buddy, the best-
I Google mapped it, and it had me. I got to where I was supposed to be, and I was like, look at the Google map. And I'm like, it wants me to walk down train tracks, I think.
Jesus.
I was like, oh,
It's
so
not
this
Google.
is how
Google's
I
getting you there
died.
how
This
it
is
can.
it. Yeah.
Calgary, I've never seen a place that's I like their laissez-faire attitude towards pedestrians. Like, listen, you've been in society for a while. You could have a car,
Yeah.
but you chose to walk on the street.
There you go.
You know what?
That's the thing.
Calgary
Yeah.
would care about pedestrians if pedestrians had to buy a tank of oil or gas or something
Yeah.
before they went for a walk. Just pour it on the sidewalk, and they'd be like, "Oh yeah, we'll build sidewalks."
Wait, no. Here's the thing. Let me describe it to you. The psychology is we're encouraging pedestrians to get good tread. So you just have to have the right footwear. You got to put on your parka. You got to. It's going to be like the one that like blocks the wind. Maybe it's a fun color so cars can see you. You just have to up your outerwear, Daryl.
Yeah, and the funny thing is, I only brought the shoes that I wear on stage, so I'm not even boots. So I'm
Oh
walking
my
through a
God!
snowstorm
Yeah,
in my fancy shoes.
buddy, that makes sense. You were like, okay, I'm just gonna bring one pair of shoes, and then you're like, oh my God, I forgot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot that
Calgary will creep
Calgary
up.
it just doesn't care about us walkers.
Yeah.
Calgary will creep up on you. Oh, and also there's winter there still. So, Gina, I love that suggestion. Is that for survival, try to wear more fun things. It's fun to survive.
It's multi-purpose, is what it
Yeah.
is. Multi,
Yeah.
right? Save your life,
You
but
started with
also
fun.
get good. Yeah.
You should have seen once he showed up to set on the Best of Us when they were going to kill her.
Take those Heelys off.
Are you wearing a Caribbean sundress? I'm like, I don't think this is. I'm like, it's fun.
It matches my clipboard.
I've never performed in Alberta. Do you have to adjust at all? I assume not.
Oh, every punchline is "fuck Trudeau."
Is it? Yeah, I could see that.
It's
No,
crazy.
not in
You
Calgary,
say
not in
anything
Calgary.
about Trudeau, and they are on your side.
Really?
Wow.
Wow.
Well,
Yeah.
when are you talking about Trudeau?
I throw it into everywhere. I do a joke about being on a plane. It's Trudeau sitting beside me.
You work the room. Hey, listen, you guys like a blackface? I'm like, no, I'm making Trudeau blackface though. I love the idea of them bringing up blackface in that I not to make things political, but I love the idea that conservatives want you to vote against the liberals for black people
Yeah.
to save black people. I'm like, okay, like, listen,
Look,
I'm voting conservative for the
there's
black
nothing
people.
they care less about more than blackface, unless they're trying to get you to be on their side, and then they're like,
Yeah,
"Oh, blackface."
Yeah, black. Listen, he's black.
It's
He is a
terrible.
fairly black-faced man, though. You got to give him that. That is. I mean, listen. In the history of photography, I have less pictures of blackface. I would say arguably all of my blackface was probably in a coal mine, legitimately working there, or a basement.
Notice
If I came
Monty
up
worked in a
blackface.
coal mine for Pizza Nova. That's where the
Yeah,
basement was.
that's exactly right.
That's,
All those.
they're coal-based wood burning ovens. They're in coal mines. Pizza Nova, they start at the source, just light the coal on fire and then make the pizzas.
It's the literal underground economy of Scarborough, is all those coal mines.
Yeah. The only time I was blackface is there was an explosion underneath Roti Hut. And I came out. And that was a picture of me surviving the Roti Hut explosion.
The only documented picture of you with blackface.
That was not Halloween.
Oh boy.
Why is
And
he
it was
dressed
also
as a character
summer. I
from The
was
Lion
darker.
King? That's what I can't understand.
I love, but I'll say this, guys. I do love the Blackfoot, and I love Laugh Shop there as a show. So anybody in, well, I guess it'll be too late, Daryl, but anybody in Calgary should go there just for fun.
Yeah.
Go
Yeah.
next time. You won't see Daryl. He's gone.
Yeah.
You know, that's the podcast game. If you think you're dead, got no time. I seem to be lopsided in the frame here, but I'm comfortable with that. Do you guys like that? It's like a postage stamp.
I don't have any problem with it. It doesn't seem very different than normal. I wasn't even trying to be funny. I am very sore today. I went to the simulator yesterday. I'm not
Nice.
sore from the simulator. I'm sore because my Uber app wouldn't work when I was done, and I walked home with a cart bag from Carla and Lakeshore, I guess, to my house.
How long of a walk was that?
Wow.
That was about 45 minutes, an hour, carrying my
Nice.
bag, which is not meant to be carried. It was not
A cart
very much
bag?
fun.
Oh, that's a pain in the ass.
Yeah, it's
Gina's
yeah,
like, nice. The
yeah,
fitness fanatic loves that you
Man.
did this.
yeah. I
I
know.
love
I
that
know.
you did it.
Yeah.
Although I don't
Well-
like carrying my bag because it gives you shitty posture because
Yeah.
if unless you're like, oh, so I put the backpack straps on and
No,
I
I don't
really
have
thought
those.
about my posture and I walked like straight
Yeah.
up, but I know that's not what happened.
Mm-mm.
So my enthusiasm.
I love Gina. How much golf bags you carry and that you're getting posture problems? Like with somebody, is Jeff making you carry his bag? Like, come on, she's getting a bad posture for Christ's sake.
Okay, but bags are heavy, and if you pick
They
them
are.
up and sling them over one side, and
Yeah.
it's that movement, and
Yeah,
you're
it's
not
not good.
prepared for it, it's not good for you.
No.
No. I don't like carrying a cart bag. But I guess you could if you had a forethought there, Nick, you could have duct taped it to your back. Like I've been
I
duct
suppose
taping
so.
things to my leg.
That's what happened
But,
to your Achilles.
I tell you, that walking sounds pretty good, though. I mean, look at that, one foot in front of the other. Forget about it.
Yeah.
Um,
I guess I
God.
shouldn't take it for granted, eh, buddy?
Is Monty
No.
going to be the worst person ever to talk to from now on? Everything's going to go back to walk.
yeah, until I walk again, I will be the most miserable son of a bitch. I'm like Captain Dan. I'm like Captain Dan.
I think it's
Why did you
Lieutenant
just kill
Dan,
me?
but
Oh, Lieutenant, I bumped him up to Captain, or is that a demotion? I don't know.
Monty,
Pharaoh.
you've made a mistake by bringing up your injury to me because I'm just
Oh,
going to be sending
boy.
you links and Instagram reels and things to ice and things to heat
Oh.
and movements to do throughout the day. It's going to be a nightmare for you now.
No, Gina, you mistake me. I need all the help I can get. I'm really motivated to walk again.
Okay.
I was
great.
surprised I was only lukewarm about walking before this.
But now you took it for granted. Now you know.
Well, that is
Monty's
my
the
thing. I
closest
think
thing
I'm-
we've had to Terry Fox.
yeah, I
since
was
the
going to
80s.
say he's the Terry Fox of walking.
Uh,
Yeah, no, listen, if there's one thing I do, it's take things for granted. I mean, one of my main things is lack of gratitude. Because I
Right.
figure because my thought is, if you're grateful for something, they'll take it away from you.
oh,
So
like
never
reverse
be grateful.
Who's they?
psychology.
Mhm.
Who's they?
Who's the they that takes it away from you?
The
Oh,
powers that be. Trudeau, maybe. Who knows?
You think Trudeau screwed up your hamstring?
Pierre Polove, any of these people. You never know who's involved. The powers that be. I mean,
Sorry.
the
I kind of skirted over it. What was the saying? Don't be grateful for anything because they'll take it away.
yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ. It's the most nihilistic thing I've ever heard of in my life.
This is really-
If you're grateful, that's what they know what you like. then.
right, they learn.
Jesus.
They'll
Wow.
know what to take
Does
away.
Monty
Yeah.
think the dark web injured him?
Monty, make sure you
Dark-
don't tell your new wife that you care about her because they'll take her
Yeah.
away.
Take her away. She'll
Yeah.
go away. Yeah, that is the strategy I've been using. They'll take her away. Don't ever.
No,
Never.
don't let anyone know.
No, this is you know what, Gina, you're getting in my head. That's what it's all about. It's like, don't
Wow.
ever let anybody know. Don't even let myself know.
Yeah,
No.
it starts at the Achilles and just works her way into your head, buddy.
Well,
Look
I don't
out.
know who I was bragging about my Achilles before this. I'm like, I really got I'm just grateful that I have a couple of nice Achilles, and then right there, done.
Destroyed.
Immediately the world knew.
Was it like one injury? Like, did you feel it in the moment that it happened, or is this just a cumulative? Like, it's just shitty now.
Listen, Gina, I don't want to. Well, I mean, I guess I've already kind of aged myself in that I'm talking about making pizzas in '88.
Yeah.
But
Sailed.
yeah, the ship sailed. You're correct. with your dad, no less. I mean, surely. So I'm like, okay.
Right.
I woke up on last Saturday,
Daryl
and
is dying laughing.
I'm just laughing.
All I
to
can think
Daryl.
about now is Elizabeth Manley, Eddie the Eagle, and Monty making pizzas in '88.
Yo, parents just don't understand. I agree. Yeah, never gonna give you up. Yeah, I was Rick rolling pizzas. I really did spin the pizzas. It was nice though. It was nice for a young man spinning
is
pizzas.
fun.
Yeah,
Gina, what
spinning
what
pizzas in
was
the window.
Gina's first job?
Working at the Calgary Stampede as a howdy, which is someone who welcomes people to the Stampede.
Mm.
Howdy, here's
Oh,
a pamphlet.
that's a good.
Welcome.
That's
Yeah,
a
that's
good job for
perfect
you.
for
You're
you.
welcoming. You're like, yeah.
Yeah,
You're like, would
yeah, they nailed that hiring.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
loved it.
if I met a young Gina just being like, hello, welcome, I'd be like, I do feel welcome. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah.
This is
Especially
going to
back
be
then.
a great stampede. Yeah.
All the enthusiasm in the world, just all the positivity, man.
What
She
age are we
was,
talking, Gina?
I was probably 16,
Wow.
maybe
Yeah.
15.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine the positivity coming out of you. Then
yeah, lots.
it would be like, get her 3 clipboards for Christ's sake.
Yeah,
Uh,
because
but
Gina's the oldest I've ever known someone to be who is still positive.
Yes, that's a very
Really?
good point. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
interesting.
I always do a joke
Huh.
about young kids where I'm just like, you like young kids because they always seem to really think they've got something to live for.
Mm.
And they're like, people are like, yeah, I mean, I remember when
Mm.
but I always thought Achilles were eternal,
Mm.
I
Like
thought
you
like
couldn't
I'm probably
injure them?
always going to have these.
Mm.
Well, until I'm gone, I'm probably going to have Achilles. Nah, apparently not. Because you know what my injury was? I woke up and now my Achilles bust.
Achilles bus.
Like I was like, I called to my wife, my Achilles bust. And yeah, Achilles
Is that
bust.
really what happened? You just woke up and you were like, oh, it's gone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good run.
Oh, yeah.
And then
Way to go
no,
run.
but not a run. No, I was lying down.
Right. Not a run. The opposite of a run.
Yeah, the opposite of a run. Other people blow Achilles by running 100 meters as fast as they can. Some people blow Achilles by they wake up and they're gone.
Well, I have bad news.
Achilles
I think
bust.
you're gonna have to stretch and strengthen it. Is what's gonna have to happen, especially before golf season. You don't want this to be
100%. This has happened to me before. I was in Miami, and we were to tape an album, and I was limping the whole time, and I felt bad because everyone in Miami looks like me, so it really is my place to be. And except that I look like the wounded older man now because because you're limping, or you're like, I try to tell them like it was like Scarface where I got shot. They took a what do you call it? What do you call that? Like a garden weasel to my leg in a drug bust gone wrong. But it was, and I went to the chiropractor and I was like, I asked her and she gave me a couple of stretches, and she said, "Were the sheets too tight? Were they tight sheets?"
Interesting.
And I was like,
like
they were tight.
breathing.
They were tight sheets, and because I got liquored and I went and it was a well tucked bed, and these are the kind of things you got to worry about.
By sheets.
Yeah, sheets
By sleeping.
Yeah,
Because he got
sheets.
liquored.
Listen, I got liquored, and I slept as I lay because I didn't know the sheets were too tight. I wasn't cognizant of like, hey, are these sheets too tight? Are they dangerously tight? These sheets? Huh?
Monty,
You ever think about that?
You've got a new stand-up bit. You got to talk about how you got injured by sheets. That's so funny.
Sheets.
I slept where I lay. Oh, Monty, that was so good.
Listen, I was just a man got liquored in Miami, came into a hotel room, sheets too tight, Now Achilles bust. You wake up. Welcome to Miami, Achilles bust.
Wow.
But then it went away, and no problems. I'm like, okay. Sometimes you got an issue. Sometimes you're limping around Miami. What's the big deal? And then I don't know what I did wrong this time. I don't think my wife and I tucked those sheets too tight. But I was liquored again, and I slept as I lay. And
But like,
you know,
What's your diagnosis, Gina? I feel like you're
well,
working on something.
like you're it's not the sheets didn't cause it. It's the state of your Achilles that caused it, right? So if you walked
Listen.
more in Miami, as much as it's funny that sheets caused it,
I think it's more the liquored part like has more to do with it.
well, I mean, it's where I lay, but it's like Gina, this is an interesting hypothesis that it's Achilles related. I mean, that is a possibility. You know, I got to give it to you. It's a possibility. It's Achilles related.
people.
I thought it
tend
was
to-
sheets related.
Right. Everyone's looking for a reason or something to point to outside of their own body that is why it
Yeah.
hurts. But yeah, like if you went did a ton of walking in Miami all of a sudden, it probably so an already unstable kind of weak Achilles might have just gotten worse all of a sudden from the walking, kind of like a gradual.
No, I didn't do a lot of
strain.
walking in Miami.
Oh, that's interesting. Or maybe
I was just walking because I was limping. It was like a lot of limping.
right.
But it wasn't like I wasn't because walking because it wasn't because I
Got it.
walked.
It wasn't because you walked. Okay.
No,
the
it
plane
really
or
was
something.
sheets related. Although, as you say, it was ultimately Achilles related.
Well,
Ultimately, Achilles related.
this
yeah.
should all serve
I-
Daryl as a warning sign to Daryl. Turn around and make sure those sheets aren't too tucked in tight, Daryl.
You know,
Because
what was I let them come in and clean my room, and now I should be wearing safety vest, a hard hat. It's a danger zone.
Yeah. Listen,
Let's
you
all
people are assassins.
Let's all take a 5-minute break and go check our sheets.
Yeah. Hey, listen, shout out to the Comedy Inn in Miami. But watch yourself when you get in that bed. Don't get in that bed like lighthearted, you know. Get in that bed, head on a swivel, Achilles on a swivel. Make sure you got enough room because they tuck them tight. They tuck them tight. But God bless them, but they tuck them tight. So no, like I say, I hadn't even thought about the Achilles, but I do. I walk on them. I walk on a regular. Like I do things.
Yeah.
My Achilles
Sure.
are not unaccustomed to moving around.
You know what has helped my Achilles is doing the heel drops. So like you're standing on a stair
yeah.
and then you let one down and you let it stretch and then you do so it's like it's making your entire muscle contract instead of if you're walking it's short, it's getting shorter and shorter and tighter. So what you need to do is like drop your heel off, elongate that whole like the bottom of your calf and your Achilles and then that contraction, so then you stand up on your tiptoe, so you go all the way down, all the way up, one at a time.
You do that?
He's
Just-
an athlete.
What in God's name? Because I'm like, I don't, you know, you're into fitness and whatnot, but Jesus, like you're on stairs, like wow, and you got a clipboard. You're just like, okay, I got the wow.
It's what you can do in your own home without any like fancy equipment or going to physio or whatever. It's just like thinking in your head, like my Achilles must be unstable. I gotta like stretch and strengthen it.
Well, that's a bit of a humble brag, Gina. I have no stairs,
well, yeah,
but
that's
nevertheless,
true. I'm in the same
Oh,
boat.
shit.
You do. You have to go upstairs to get out of there.
that's a fact. I have stairs outside, but I mean,
Go.
those are not my stairs. Those are common
That's the one.
stairs. I could get run over by somebody out there,
It's Calgary out there.
like a delivery man or whatnot. But this is unbelievable that you're just doing that. You're doing that a number of times a week.
Okay, well, no, so I had Achilles issues at one time, which is why I know about it. But I'm also
Oh,
yeah, I do. I'm a part-time personal trainer.
Oh, the plot thickens. The plot
So
thickens.
I-
my friends.
Oh,
I've applied
I'm
my
like-
trainer brain to my own injury, and that really helped.
oh my goodness. Well, I'm getting my own. Excuse me, as I get my own clipboard out. So, tell me more, Gina, please. Just let me get this down.
I am such a sucker for when people like have things wrong about them, and then I just try to like piece together shit that I've learned and try to figure it out for them. I'm not a doctor, that's for sure, but I do have like knowledge in different places, so it's fun for me. I'm like a
Well, if
detective.
you're an Achilles veteran, that's all I need. I don't want to talk to a
There you go.
doctor
There you go.
because they're just
Achilles
like,
veteran.
yeah, Achilles veteran. I'm down because in fairness to doctors, um, they're like, hey, listen, somebody, this rooster blew off a top of a house, like one of those weather vanes blew off a top of a house, went in the back of my leg, and the doctor's looking at it. Like a general practitioner.
Oh,
Sure.
He,
yeah.
What was that?
I don't know. I'm
you know,
sort
like,
of waiting to see where this
Is that a
goes.
common
but-
injury?
well, no, but they imagine if you're in a ER in Scarborough or something. Yeah, like a weather vane blew off a house and hit me in the back of the leg, or maybe it was gang related. Who knows? Man's got a weather vane in the back of the leg. Now I'm looking at it. He's not an Achilles specialist.
Sure.
No.
He's a guy. If you go to a doctor and be like, my Achilles hurts, he'd be like, well, he could send you to an Achilles guy,
Yeah,
or
exactly.
he could be like, maybe maybe walk it off or see how it goes.
I want to do a bit about
Under the
this. Last time I went to the doctor I had a sprained ankle, and I just wanted to make sure it wasn't, cracked or anything. It was, in pretty bad shape. And he was a young guy, like fresh out of school, and instead of looking at it, he turned around and went on his computer and Googled treatment for sprained ankles,
Oh no.
which is like I can handle that part. Like I've done that already. I'm not coming to you for your Google ability, but I do want to do a bit kind of about, I think we should have doctors who are our age. Everyone should be assigned a doctor who's the same age as you,
Oh, that's interesting.
because they've gone through the same kind of life experience. Babies would be
Yeah.
fucked in this made up world. But I just think like at a certain stage, we should have doctors who are our age. So you can be like, don't Google how to treat this, buddy. Like just show me how to treat it,
Yeah.
In fairness, I think almost all doctors are my age, but
Sure.
we took different routes.
Sure. Right.
Rarely, I'm at this strange age where I used to think that NHL hockey players were the epitome of a man,
Mm.
and so I was like, wow, that's like really what a man. And then now I look at them as little boys,
Sure.
and you're like, wow, what a thing a half century will do to you when you're like, NHL hockey players are young kids. The old
Yeah.
ones,
They're like 18.
yeah, they start, but then even the old ones are like, man, I wish I was that guy's age.
Yeah.
Chris Chelios. I'm older than Chris Chelios.
That can't be true. Is that true?
I don't know.
No, I think Chris Chelios is older than you.
I'm not even sure, but I'm on steroids too. It blew my Achilles.
I
sorry,
think
I
cops,
accused them.
cops shouldn't be allowed to be like in their 20s. Cops should have to be in their 30s at the
Yeah.
very early.
That's a good call.
Yeah, you feel like you should bump them. The cops too. Yeah, you're right. Because it's hard to. But then cops that are young always talk to you like with deference because they know. I tell them I'm a doctor also. They're like, "Excuse me," I'm like, "That's doctor," and I'm like, "Okay,
It's Dr. Achilles, thank you.
that's Doctor Achilles to you, please." And they're like, "Okay, anyway." Can you move your car? It's parked in front of. It's parked across the ambulance entrance. And I'm like, nah.
Can you imagine? Just picture Gina as a 21-year-old as a cop pulling you
Yeah.
over.
Right.
First of all, welcoming you to Calgary.
So
and
happy. So happy
Yeah.
that you're meeting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice to meet you. I'm like, well, I wish I could say the same. But anyway,
Yeah. I'd be
Gina,
like, "Howdy."
we're not making fun of you. We are envious of your optimistic outlook of the world. We are just jaded assholes.
Yeah, but as I get older, I get less optimistic.
Well, yeah, of
but
course.
I have come
Yeah.
up with a very strict happiness protocol that I put myself through. And I think that if
What?
other people did what I did, they would also be positive. Like,
Interesting.
it takes more work, but I Yeah, I think it's the most important thing is to
What are you doing? Can we talk about this?
Yeah, sure. I wake up and I don't check my phone right away.
Huh.
I spend the first at least 20 minutes stretching, breathing, being like mindful with like where I'm at and how I'm feeling, and just like giving myself freaking mental space just to be before I bombard myself with what
When
I'm
do you
Sorry.
pee? When do you pee in the first 20 minutes? I'm confused.
Why haven't?
Oh,
At
I
what
pee
point
right
do you
away.
start regretting every single decision you've ever made in your life? That's how I start most days. I
Right,
didn't know where
right.
that fits into the 20 minutes.
The problem is if you wake up regretting every decision and then you get on your phone, it's for me, it's only going to get worse. Or
Sure.
if I jump right into a task that I also hate.
Right.
So I like try to I make sure I stretch and I like get into my body first. Like I make that mind body connection because I think that's really important. Because then you're too much in your head, right? Like for me, I think anxiety is like, it's very much like overthinking and like working too hard just on this like mental aspect. So I try to get into my body. I try to get outside. I get sunshine. I go for walks and I connect with nature. And I try to do that every single day. And I'll also journal. Like if I'm feeling like I'm going off a cliff, I'll like really like I'll like do a meditation. I'll like write it out. I'll go through the whole process of what I'm feeling, come out the other side like in a different headspace. But it takes maintenance and more maintenance than I wish it did sometimes, you know?
Sure.
This isn't the right place for this, but I would like to know what gets you down. Let's not talk about it on a podcast. But I am envious of you and your life. You know, like I would look at you and go, "Oh, that's a person who really has their shit together." And you know what? She's talented, and she's got a lot going for her. I mean,
Yep.
we're all washed up,
Yeah.
but
Entirely.
you,
Thanks, Daryl, but I don't see you guys that way. I could say the exact same thing about you.
I didn't think I was washed up until this Achilles incident.
Oh yeah, you're gone, Monty. You're gone.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, shoot him. I told my wife a couple times, just pull the trigger, and she's like, no, not yet.
You were
Not
really
yet.
you were coasting in your prime up until last Saturday, Monty. You're really
I was, and then
riding that
they took it away from me because I thought maybe I told somebody I like my prime, and then they take it away from you. Gina, I was scared. We were absorbing your effervescence through this podcast, but I realized it might be a long game, guys. That Gina was like, you know what? I'm going to join this podcast to rehabilitate these washed up pieces of garbage and show. And I was like, oh my God, this is the long game. It was like, these guys are going to, I'm going to show you what it's about.
Never mind
One
my
Achilles
career
at a time. Yeah.
Holy shit. I should get out of here.
your job is done.
Yeah. Wow.
Wow.
Thanks for making me realize.
Yeah.
I should not
In a
be
couple
here.
seconds, a big
What am I-
mission accomplished banner's just going to come rolling down behind Gina.
Man.
Wow.
It's weird though. You know, it's funny. I mean, this has nothing to do with anything we talk about on the podcast, but I think there's a weird thing in entertainment where you do get so down on yourself, even though it is a long game.
It doesn't matter what level you're at. Like
No.
what you just said about me is so kind. Like you might look at some accomplishments and be like, oh, that holds Gina at a certain standard. But the truth is like this industry does not always go in one direction, right? It's a roller coaster. It's all about perseverance. It's about taking just as way more hits than it is about success. And so I think, especially in Canada, like no matter where you're at, it's totally going to get you down at some point.
I noticed this just doing the couple weeks at Absolute, and this is not to be over dramatic about this, but like I don't do stand up that often anymore. And so when you do a week, it's like kind of a big deal. And like you do a week of shows at Absolute, and then you do the show on the Sunday night and you're done. And you're like kind of like take a moment, or at least I was taking a moment of like catching my breath. And then you look up at the marquee and they've already changed the names. And you're like, yep, okay. So this is like a big deal. I'm kind of coming down, but they've just turned it over for the next week. It doesn't matter. It just
What's
goes
next?
on.
Something I always think about is literally filming a comedy special and the
Yeah.
next morning having to get up at 7 a.m. to get on the bus to fucking Mississauga to go back to my job.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah.
That's Canadian
what
entertainment
that's
in a
Canadian
nutshell,
entertainment.
you know?
Yeah. Exactly.
Exactly.
Well,
Yeah.
to be fair, guys, if you want to talk about, I mean, my impression of entertainment, from my point of view, is I guess my own mentality made my own career and act and whatnot. I've felt terrible the whole time before I did comedy and then now. So I mean, like comedy didn't do nothing to me.
Right.
I
Fair.
felt bad in '88. I felt bad. I felt bad in '89.
Gina's dad can attest.
92.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, my Achilles were better in all those years, but it's not like, oh my God, this is like a tough one. It's like it's been tough the whole way.
Yeah.
So at least I get to share my nightmare with people,
True.
more people.
That's nice, Monty. That's like I guess it depends on how ambitious you want to be in the entertainment world, but if you can be pleased with where you're at and just be like it suits me like where I'm at, like it there's a matching that's going on, and like you do seem like satisfied with your work, and I think that's like awesome. I think the biggest struggle sometimes is like how many things you want to accomplish in this world, for me anyway, and like the daunting aspect of that, the pressure that comes with that, when it's really I've just put that on myself.
Well, Gina, I mean, we've established you got something to live for. You know, I'm like, for me, I don't look at it quite the same way. Because you could be in a makeout scene with the Spanish looking guy.
Right.
You could be
Spanish
there.
looking guy.
Yeah.
Or
His name is Pascal Perez. Put some fucking respect to that.
Okay, he is legitimately Spanish. I guess. I guess I'm a Spanish looking guy.
He's
He's
not
actually
Spanish.
Spaniard.
What is he?
Hispanic?
Cuban? No,
That's Hispanic. Yeah.
Hold
You
on.
put an H on their name if they're
He's
not
Chilean.
from Spain.
Oh, Chilean.
Chilean.
Yeah, but
Chileans
he
are
is
Hispanic.
Hispanic. Yeah,
Right. Yeah.
Hispanic, but not Spanish.
Right.
But you know, we digress. The man looks Spanish. Um, but the point is, you could be in a rom-com with him or something. You know, like that'd be something you're like, because you never know in entertainment, right? So
Yeah, but do I get to? Do I get to do that? Like, just because I
um,
could doesn't mean I get to do that. That'd be
but
amazing.
this is
But
this is
that's
what we're
I'm
talking
saying.
about, managing the possibilities, right?
Exactly.
You're like, oh my God, who knows, right?
Yeah. It's managing the disappointment for me, but yeah.
Well,
learn.
from my perspective, I'm just like, I'm happy to be doing what I'm doing. I'd like to just do more of it for more money.
Right.
Well, like
I don't-
Monty, what did it feel like when you found out you got nominated for the Juno?
Yeah.
It was exceptionally surprising. You know, Barry, my boy on Comedy Records, was like, guess who got nominated for a Juno? And I swear to God, I was like, who? Because it blew. I was like, they listen to the albums.
Right.
So if it's done comedically, I'm like, oh, I got a pretty good chance. But I'm like, I didn't think that was the case. So shout out to them for listening to the albums. And no, I was like, that's sick. I was like, but I felt the same, man. I felt the same as flipping those pizzas in '88. I feel the same all the time, you know. I'm a little bit down now because I can't walk. But besides that, were I the Achilles to come back, I guess I got to talk nice to it. Then I would feel the same. You know, it wouldn't. I always feel the same. Just kind of like, okay, sure.
What
You
if,
know?
and I'm just spitballing here, Monty.
Mhm.
What if someone delivered some dough to you and you could just start flipping it up like a pizza? Would that cheer you up?
You are in a basement.
Never gonna cheer me up. Never gonna put me down. Oh, buddy, I mean, like, never gonna fuck around. Oh yeah, no. I will be cheered up if you brought me a grinder and for some potatoes and some goddamn tomatoes. Forget about it. I mean, but then I'll just be like, I'm just back at work. This is just same as usual. I like every day I clock in. That's this is in contrast to you, Gina. This is how I've gone through my life. Is like every day I punch in. I'm like, all right, well, let's see what the hell happens. And you're enthusiastic. You're doing Achilles stretches. You're like, oh, I can't, mindful. And I'm like, yeah, I guess it's gonna happen again. So
Okay. Well, different approaches.
Sure. Yeah.
yeah.
One is bling.
I would even say different results. Very different results.
Well, yeah, I'd say so. Well,
I would call one
has
an
two
approach and
working
the other
Achilles.
one just drowning. I would call that.
You can't
Well-
drown for 50 years, bro. That's called swimming.
Poorly.
That's such a good quote.
That is so good.
You can't drown for 50 years, bro. That's
Wow.
just swimming.
That's
Oh man.
what a great place to end. That's great. That was
Can't get better
amazing.
than that.
Oh, we're
Monty,
done. I thought this was like a therapy session today. This was really
yeah,
nice.
I know. It was pretty good,
Wow.
actually.
Sorry.
I'm really looking forward to Gina's text on Achilles issues.
Oh yeah.
Because
I'm sending it.
I'm again I it's rare to live in an apartment where you maybe 600 square feet, and that's 600 too many. Never
Well,
have I
thank
thought,
God you have all those
hey,
TVs making it a little
Yeah.
smaller for you.
This is where everywhere I fall, I can see a TV. I could probably play PlayStation on. I'm living in what's that? HAL 2001,
Yeah.
The Odyssey.
Yeah.
Yeah, I live in that. People speak to me, but Kira doesn't hear them.
Daryl, have good remaining shows. When are you back?
Yeah.
I'm back Tuesday.
Nice.
Back Tuesday, and then that's it. There's no travel for a while. It's nice.
Damn.
Yeah,
Okay.
just
there
Ontario
like an
shows for
announcer?
the time being. It's beautiful.
Very nice. Montgomery, feel better.
Oh, thank
Take
you.
take Gina's advice with the Achilles. Don't strain yourself. Don't hurt it more.
Now I'm out of commission. I'm done now until they wake me up and tell me my Achilles is okay. I'm done.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get you better for golf season, Monty. We
Yeah,
can't have you
buddy.
out and then you have nothing to contribute to the
We
conversation.
could be like 4 or 5 weeks away from the start of the golf season at the rate the weather's going. So
Well, I'll turn this podcast into continually me complaining about my leg.
All right.
I mean, I have no choice.
Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. We'll
Thanks,
see you guys
everybody.
next week.
That was what the late Henry Long
God bless you
used to call the tradesman's entrance. Now, it doesn't count as the tradesman's entrance if it goes in the side, only if it goes in the back.
She can hit it, although it looks like it's strongly uphill, it's really